Hello and welcome to a review of I Got a Cheat Ability in Another World, or you could call it I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World. Now we're on episode 9 and we're close to the ending of this show. You know, props for Yuuya for developing in ways more than one. With his lookinism skills and his harem added to the mix every so often, we sometimes forgetting how gorgeous his harem girls are. And like all the world of isekai, we're forgetting the most important thing: fan service. Sometimes we forget that harems are in isekais, and we also gotta remember isekais give us fan service, and we also gotta remember there's always more attractive girls in a group of girls, anime groups, who's decide like who's best girl in his group. Yuuya reminds me of a guy named I forgot his name, but correct me if I'm wrong. He reminds me of the guy from In Another World with My Smartphone. I mean, the guy from Another World with My Smartphone already got 4 princesses, or 3 princesses, 2 sisters, a samurai girl, and an android girl, and a maid, and a sister. He already got them married. He ain't got married until he's 15. But other than that, he got more. And then I look at Yuuya's group, and I gotta say, you know, considering the fact he got 8 girls on this 8 girls, he could marry all of them. He could marry all of them. I mean, if the guy from Another World, My Smartphone could do it, this guy can. If a guy from Farming Life in Another World can do it, Yuuya could do it too. I feel like everybody could do it. It's not wrong. I see nothing wrong with it. But that's what it is. Now, this episode did give us something to talk about, not really highly talk about, but this episode kind of pushed the brakes off of Yuuya for a moment. Even though we know Yuuya's developing and all that shit, we know this motherfucker's getting a lot of credit. This episode was more about it than it is, but not really more, but it gave us something to learn about in some ways. So let's get right to the review of episode 9 of I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World. Okay. The assassin, Luna. We're not surprised. I'm not surprised. You're not surprised. We're not surprised that Luna is added to the harem. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. We know this harem we knew the moment Luna came into the picture training Yuuya on a regular basis, we knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. I mean, obviously, how many of y'all do, like, really? The harem is right there. Now, for the princess, you know what? I don't hate the princess. I really don't. I don't hate her. I don't know why people hate her. I mean, I don't hate the princess. Lexia is really nice. I mean, Luna's backstory is sad. It gave us something to learn about Luna. I mean, like, being an orphan, growing up in the streets, trying to taking thieves and trying to survive like Aladdin, you know, scouring everywhere to survive. And then the dark priests for the dark guilds train Luna to become an assassin. And she did a fine, good job at a young age, you know, with her thread magic, with her threads, like some Kami ga Kill maneuver. But again, they've been training her since. But now that she failed her mission as an assassin, they're going to kill her and going after the princess. So it's only a matter of time when we see an episode where Luna and Lexia are actually working together. But it didn't stop Lexia. I mean, Lexia, a kind princess she is, she's like, I understand your backstory. You're going to be my guard. I don't care how many people you killed with your bare hands. You're going to be my guard. And I love it. Now, like all harems, doesn't matter what type of harem it is, there's always a declaration of war. There's always a declaration of war. And we got it. Luna, Lexia, fan service. Once again, the fan service is back. We haven't had a fan service of Cheat Skill in Another World in a long time. And this is the time to get it. And again, we haven't had that in a long time. So this is making it impact on it. I mean, the fan service in this one just went batshit crazy. I mean, the last time we had a fan service moment was Kaede with her big boobs, and taking off her clothes. I said, but and we got that one more. We got that again. But back to this, Lexia and Luna's bath scene. I mean, talk about a declaration of war. I mean, I get it. It's just fan service. The censorness is all. I like the framework with the tub around it. They covered it all, so we don't do that. But anyway, talking about declaration of war, because Lexia knows Luna has feelings for her. I mean, has feelings for Yuuya and all that. So why not we just put a war into this and the battle of the harems commence? Like, for example, Luna first objective was, oh, I got injured. I'm still injured. Can you feed me? Okay. Princess, feed me. Please feed me. I'm the princess. Feed me. Okay, feed you. They going at it one at a time. They even slept together in the same bed, and Yuuya slept alone with, pretty neat. Now, the next day, I understand Owen and the others. Funny thing was chased by the goblins. But I get Owen and his knights put a sword on Luna, even because she's an assassin, to try to kill her, even though Lexia can't keep her mouth shut. But I know it takes time to trust a character. I get that. That's very hard, but that's the way it is. But leave it to Luna to make that last segment, to make her get the biggest W of all. Kiss Yuuya on the cheek. And I knew when she got off that horse, I knew she was gonna run up and kiss Yuuya. I actually thought it was gonna be on the lips, to be honest with you. I actually thought it was gonna be on the lips, but she kissed Yuuya on the cheek. So I'm like, in the words of SpongeBob, score one for the boys back home. And that's what Luna did. Even though Lexia wanted to get off the carriage, but that's the biggest W now. So it's like Luna 1, Lexia 0. Okay, now Yuuya and his bath scene. We got another one, another creature. Yes, another creature that he got first night, and now a red pig. He has got a red pig. What's next? It's like that bath that he has, he could just summon anybody. Can you imagine if a creature was sit next to Yuuya and he automatically tamed that? Like, he don't have to work really hard for that. He could just, like, if a lion was right next to him bathing, he'd be like, okay, so I'm gonna tame you? Okay, great. Imagine an elephant or a deer or any other creature that is in the bath with Yuuya. I'm pretty he's gonna take control of it. And that's how easy it is. I mean, he got a pig. Now you got a dog and you got a pig. I'm pretty sure he could take that pig back to the real world. I mean, he did it with Night. I'm pretty sure he could take the pig back. I can really imagine him going to the real world and walk with that pig. just the thought about it. Just the thought about it. I don't know why. I just pictured it. Now it's Golden Week. We go back to the real world, and now it's Golden Week, where it's fan service. Well, let me put the light here. Fan service. We're back now with fan service again, with an episode of things of like ball tournaments, tennis, soccer, basketball, you name it. But when it comes to sports, you know what it leads to? Fan freaking service. So you got Yuuya and the others are playing Blue Lock. You're playing soccer, and it's like this guy, and you gotta love Kaede's friend. I forgot, you forgot. We really forgot that she's pretty, and we also forgot she's a very, very manipulative woman. Like, not scary manipulative, but more like, cunning in some ways. So she's like, hey, Kaede, jump up and down. Okay, jump up and down. She just do it. The fact that she told Kaede to jump up and down, and Kaede has no freaking idea why she asked her to do it. She just jumped up and down, up and down, and every guy just was like, don't look at the boobs, don't look at the boobs, don't look at the boobs. They just covering her fucking face. Everyone was just covering. They don't want to see it, even though they looking at it. But that's kind of a manipulative move right there. I like that. I mean, have them distracted while we're getting the ball. That's kind of a maneuver. And then she just groped him. I know that some guys are jealous of that. Some of them are. I mean, I can say Yuuya's thing. He did. Then Yuuya stopped the ball. Like, the moment the other guy trying to kick the ball, he literally did the instant transmission and just whoosh, got the ball. You know what that scene reminds me of? I don't know why, but it does. Remember Dragon Ball Z after the Cell Saga time skip when Goku enters high school? And there was one episode in my mind that, just by looking at this, I remember this. When Goku was playing, when Gohan, my bad. When Gohan entered high school and Gohan was playing baseball, he caught the ball all the way in the air. Like, he legit got the ball in the air while it was trying to be a home run. You know what I mean? That scene, I'm like, oh, man. Take it easy with your powers, Gohan. And like with Yuuya, it's the same thing. Because at the end of the episode, he grabbed the ball, and he's the goalie. He grabbed the ball and threw it to the other side. And I'm like, oh my God. Once his friend said, throw it as hard as you can, I'm like, oh my God, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But he did. He threw the ball with his, like, he threw the ball as the goal. He threw it to the other side at full force. And legit, he's like, does that count as a point? I'm like, that's your biggest, I'm like, dude, I like Yuuya. My issue, my little micro issue I have with him is, when you're using your abilities, try not to go hard on it. You know what I mean? Just try not to enforce it. Like, yeah, I get it. You're powerful enough. You're powerful enough to go in both worlds, in Isekai world. But if you're gonna use your Isekai abilities in the real world, try to not, go full force. Just trying to, like, put it down, put your Isekai skill down to about 20 or 30% at best. So that people don't have to realize, like, wait a minute, how he did that? Try to lower the minimum. But that's how it ended. But like all endings of cheat skill in another world, there's always the ending where it's just like something's gonna happen. And like this ending, you got this woman who appeared about, like, I say 3 or 4 episodes of it, where she found, like, I want a file on Yuuya. So she just stopped at the school where Yuuya. So we're gonna see what her motives is. Now, overall, this was a nice episode. Funny, nice, fan service episode. That's all it is. It wasn't serious. It was just a funny, nice, fan service episode. I don't know what else they could do in this one. The writing could be, I don't know what else do they want to do with this. I mean, what else do you want Yuuya to do? He's already accomplished so much over the course of these 9 episodes. I mean, he got his harem going. He got his harems. I mean, his life gotten better. I don't know what else you want him to do. I think the only thing I can see what else to do with him is speak to his parents. Now, I don't give 2 shits about his parents. I don't care about his parents. I mean, yeah, he did something to his siblings. I get that. But if you're going to do something like a parent-teacher conference or anything to tell him to talk to his parents, I don't give a shit I don't give a shit about his parents. But if they're going to be making those episodes about that, I like to see where this goes. And I'm curious. So again, this was a pretty nice episode. I understand people say this is bullshit, the way in the direction of where this goes, but we'll see how this is. So I look forward for next week's episode. I got a cheat skill in another world, and I'll see you soon.